We are recording. Good. Hello, I am LA Knight. That's not my real name, obviously, but I have been published under that name. I'm awesome. So, I've never done this before, but I'm doing a book review as a video because I don't like writing about things that I don't like. I write book reviews, but I like ranting about things that I don't like. So that's what I'm gonna do today. Hopefully it'll sound professional and cool. So I read this book by Daniel Waters, published by Disney Hyperion, called Generation Dead. My cousin Shannon recommended it because I like zombies and scary things like that, but at the same time I have a really bad zombie phobia. Like, ask my friends, it's ridiculous. Because I know zombies aren't real, but yeah, I freak out at night and I'm like, oh my gosh, Walking Dead corpse. Anyway, so I read this book and I actually kind of enjoyed it, which surprised me because, like, if I rated it, I would have given it like 2 out of 5 stars. But I enjoyed it, but that actually doesn't mean anything because if you ask my friends, they'll tell you I've enjoyed things, really enjoyed things that were really, really badly done before. And I could tell that they were really badly done, but I still enjoyed them, you know, guilty pleasure kind of thing. Generation Dead is about the phenomenon of zombies, except it's not like the flesh-eating, brain-craving, rotting corpse zombies. It's just randomly teenagers, people between the ages of 13 and 18, are coming back to life. And their hearts don't beat, they don't breathe, they are obviously dead, but they don't, like, eat people or anything. And there's a whole lot of really interesting things going on in the background about, like, zombie rights and, like, whether or not you're actually still legally a person if you come back from the dead, and stuff like that. And that's really interesting. And the world building is really, really well done, actually. And the writing is okay. And one of the things that I did like about the book is that one of the 2 male leads, Adam, is very well written. I actually struggle with writing male characters because I'm a girl. And I normally have to talk to a lot of my male friends when I'm trying to get into a guy's mindset, but one of the things that helps me is reading this book because Adam is really well written and it's very easy to get into his head. So that's pretty good. And then the bad guy, who is also a dude, is also very well written, and that's also helpful with getting into a guy's mindset for me. The things that I didn't like about the book is that other than Adam, all the other good, as in non-evil, I'm gonna kill people, I hate everybody, characters are not really good people. They're supposed to be good people, but they're not. As an example, the main character, Phoebe, although she has her good points, like she's a goth, but she's not one of those emo goths, like, I'm just gonna cut my wrists and die because no one loves me, boo-hoo-hoo. It's her expressing her individuality, and I respect that, but she's not a nice person. She treats her friends like dirt. She's very nice to Adam. He's like her best friend. They've been best friends since they were kids. But one of her friends comes back as a zombie, and she treats her like crap. After her friend gets chased off by her parents with a shotgun. So, horribly traumatic event. Her friend goes to her for help, and what does she do? She is basically like, screw you, you're dead, I don't want anything to do with you. She fixes this later, but who treats their friends like that? Really? And that right there, big strike against her. A strike against her as a literary character, and this is a flaw with the book itself, not with, like, not something that makes her a bad person, is that she does not have a sense of self-worth. That is a problem with the female characters in this book, actually, in general. All of them, who are major players in the story, have a very low sense of self-esteem, and it's never fixed. I'm on book 3 right now, and not only is it never fixed, it's never acknowledged. And maybe it's because the author's a dude. I don't know. I don't want to say that guys can't write girls, because I've read some really great books where the girls are a main character and they were written by dudes. Just like I've read some really great books where dudes are main characters and they were written by women. So I don't know what it is, but there's something about this writer that the girls in his books don't have a lot of self-confidence, and it's really obvious. The other male lead, Tommy, who's a zombie, is, at first he comes across as kind of sweet and mysterious and like, oh, the poor thing, he's a zombie and, you know, people hate him because he's a zombie and it's something he can't help and, oh, that's terrible. But as you read the book, he more comes across, actually, he's kind of a user. He's very much a zombie politician almost. It's what he's presenting to the audience and to Phoebe is not what he's not honest. He's very fake, and you can tell. And Phoebe can't tell, poor thing. But you as the reader can tell, wait, he's not really being as honest and upfront as he maybe should be. And then, when Phoebe, the girl he professes to love, is in mortal danger, he literally just stands there while a guy points a gun at her head. What does Adam do? Spoiler! Sorry, spoiler. What does Adam do? He saves her and gets shot in the chest in the process. And comes back as a zombie. He doesn't die. Yay! So really, out of all the three leads who are good people, the only good one is Adam, and that's really depressing to me, because he's more of a secondary character, because the main character is Phoebe, and she's really a weak character, and I'm kind of concerned about this because it's a book from Disney Hyperion, and this is a trend that I've noticed not just in books in general, but in TV also. There are not a lot of strong, good role models that are being advertised to people, not really my age, I'm in my 20s, but people a bit younger than me. And now Disney's doing it too. And that just concerns me a lot. So I didn't really like this book. The writing was okay, the world building was phenomenal, but the characterization, which is the thing that really drives the book, not that great. I was very depressed, actually. And look, this is not a book that I would buy. If somebody bought it for me, I'd be like, oh, okay, but I would not buy this book, even if it was like a penny, unfortunately. I have other things that I would much prefer to get. Yeah, so I'm kind of sad because I don't like bashing books, because I love to read. It's my passion, but this book was really just not, I was very disappointed in it, so. Sorry, Daniel Waters, it's not like I don't respect you or anything, because I totally do. It's really impressive that you wrote 3 books, but yeah, you need to work on your girls and making them not, witches.